Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is Chat With Me. I'm going to go grab a glass of wine, and if you'd like to get something to drink, go ahead, and then we'll pick an interesting subject, and I would love it if you would join me. Please sit down next to me and let's chat. Well, hi, it's chat time, and I was kind of thinking about, I get asked so many questions about all kinds of things in my personal life, so maybe I just thought I would give you a quick once over. I have a mother and a father. They were married for 25 years. They were divorced. My father was then married 2 other times. He recently passed in July of 2015. He had cancer that eventually took him. My mom is still alive. She's alive and kicking. She's quite a character. I have one sister. She's 2 years older than me, or not quite 2 years older than me. And we were raised pretty conservatively. We had fun. I grew up as a dancer and took a lot of ballet classes, especially, in my middle school years. I was really very, very heavy into it. Used to dance, 6 days a week, 3 hours a day, pretty intensely for a couple of years. I was pretty good. I was always too heavy, though, to be a ballerina. They're made to be pretty damn skinny. So eventually I just stopped because I felt like I was going nowhere. I regret that a lot because there's a lot more you can do than just dance professionally. You can be a choreographer. There's so much you can do. You could teach. You can mentor dancers. I love to dance. I love moving to music. It's one of my most favorite things to do. I played quite a few instruments. I have a tendency to teach myself things. If I want to learn something, I do. I taught myself how to play the piano. I did take guitar lessons. I took flute lessons. I played the flute probably the longest. And I really did enjoy the flute. I should take it back up because it was fun. I played the bass viol and I play a little bit on the violin because they're basically the same, but I played the big one. I did that in junior high. So I kind of, tried a few instruments, which I do enjoy. I enjoy that. I can't sing for the life of me, so I have to enjoy music a whole different way. And then, I grew up. I didn't do well in school, actually. My IQ is pretty high, but I just couldn't connect in school. If I wanted to learn something, I did so much better if I just taught myself. I did graduate high school, and I did take some college courses in accounting to help me with my career, but my career blossomed just from working hard and proving myself and, learning along the way and taking things from people that I could. So I used a lot of mentors along the way. I did really well. I believe, especially for someone without an education or a higher education, to do as well as I did in the business world. Pretty proud of myself for that. But that's all about hard work and showing the people around you that you can do it and you can learn and you got it. It's being consistent and, having someone be able to count on you and trust you. So I've done a lot. I did a lot with accounting software, training, implementation, going to companies and getting them started up, and classroom training and things like that. And then my most recent, well, not my most recent job, but my second most recent job where I was at the longest, I was an accounting manager and accounting systems manager. So I did a lot there. And in that time was the marriage, and then I had 2 kids. I have a son and a daughter. My son's 29 right now, and my daughter's 28. My son has 2 children plus a stepdaughter, so I have 3 granddaughters. Pretty amazing. My first one I had in 2008, so I became a grandma kind of early. She's a beautiful, 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 beautiful little girl, and I just wanted to kind of just give a synopsis of myself because I get so many questions about who I am and where I came from. I grew up in Southern California in the San Fernando Valley, and I was a Valley girl. That was the times. And then I moved to Colorado when I was 18. I was married for a very short time to someone I had met in Southern California, and he moved to Colorado here. Married for not very long, a year, and then I left him and then met my husband that was my ex-husband that's been my most recent divorce. I moved to Colorado when I was 18, and then a job opportunity, which was my last job, came in, and I had to move to Sacramento. So I lived in Sacramento, California for 10 years. And then I was able to move back to Colorado and work out of the Denver office for a while until I left that company. I left mostly because I felt like my time had expired there. I felt like I wasn't learning anymore, and I was just kind of, just day to day, and I don't deal well with boredom and not learning, so I left there. And then I had a short stint with a software company. It didn't work out, and now I'm searching. I'm not working right now. I started the Instagram. That took a whole new meaning, and I found though that I really enjoy being in front of the camera. Between the professional or the boudoir photo shoots I do, and the pictures I post on Instagram, and doing my YouTube, I enjoy this a lot. I enjoy connecting with people. So this has been a kind of a fun run for me. Where do I go from here? I have no idea. My plans are I would love to design my own tarot card deck. That's like my dream, and I'm just that's why I'm working on the painting and drawing, so I can someday do that. And then, I would love to be able, my dream job, honestly, would be able to be a speaker. I would love to do that, on stage, on camera, one-on-one. I feel like I have a lot to offer as far as giving people hope and giving people inspiration. I was not supposed to succeed in business, and I did. I was not supposed to succeed as a woman, really, and I did. And I had a handful of really good mentors, and to be honest, most of those mentors were women, and that's why I feel a big connection to women. So as far as helping them, because so many women helped me, and it seems that's kind of really the direction I'd like to go. That's what I would love to do. I love talking about fitness and working with people that have had weight problems. I've had weight problems all my life, which I'm sure stemmed from being a ballerina, because we always fasted and messed with our metabolism, because you had to be so dang skinny, and we would fast for days and sometimes months. So my weight always fluctuated. So it feels good to be able to keep it off this time. It feels really good, actually. So that's a very big accomplishment for me. And I would just like to see women embrace themselves at a younger age. The only thing that sometimes I regret is waiting until I'm in my 50s to really embrace who I am, where I'd love to help women do that. So those are my goals, and that's what I would really like to do. So if you wanted to know a little bit about me, that's kind of the summary of my life. There was a lot of ups and downs in there, and a lot of stuff that's very personal, but we really struggled with raising the kids, and it was not easy at all. A lot of things going on, but very, very, very personal. So I can't really discuss those. Those are for my kids to discuss, not for me to discuss. And so anyway, that's me in a nutshell. Take care.